So, hello and welcome everyone to round 8 of Ultimate League Season 16. We're racing now at the United States, Laguna Seca. Ooh, and interesting. Vinci just made a mistake with tires and will stop for softs. Interesting. But anyways, we have an easy track. In general, we've seen clean racing in all the leagues, but let's see what happens here at the big guys at the A series. Now let's take a look at the championship. Figo is leading the championship, but let's see. Now first lap, Char GT now takes the pole with the 34.07, 10 tenths in front of the second qualified, who's Kubo. So maybe we can end now the poleman with Char GT. We still have championship, even though there's only a few races remaining. Hold on, we just have an issue with the standings. But now let's check. Char GT now even improved his time up to 34.03, and Andy, our previous race winner, with a 34.12. Now here the corkscrew at the Rolls curve, and now heading out to the final lap of the qualifying. And Char GT defending pole craft made an improve and drops an Andy to P3. That's interesting. So that was the qualifying. So 1-2 for Scuderia Parcarro, with Char GT at the front and Craft at second place, very close to it with a 34.10. And Andy is going to be P3 with our championship leader Figo Era fourth. And in the rest of the grid you have Kubo, Flex, Jeruni, Mike, Guziman, Johnny, Sobel, Marimar, Urist, Vinci, F1, Felix, Mr. Kimster, and finally Mr. Bubbles. So pretty interesting quali. We may see some contact at the Andretti hairpin at turn 1 between both Parcaros, or even the Levioso Sports could make a sandwich to Figo. We've seen at previous leagues that it was the first lap was pretty annoying, especially the first corner. Well, actually second, because the first corner is considered part of the straight. So we have 11 corners to challenge. Grass just at the exit of the track. So it won't be strange to see some pushes, especially if it rains or if it's worn tires with, let's say, close space. But here we usually see respect between drivers, so it shouldn't be anything strange. Now we are waiting just for the start of the race, and now let's see, just before it starts, the drivers championship. Figo, it's leading the championship with 155 points. Well, they didn't let me time. So now, here comes the fight line. Char GT defends the pole to his teammate Kraft. They all get a good start. Now, Hanadi trying to make a move there at the first corner, Andretti hairpin. And Figo tried to put the car there, and we see a bit of trouble. Hanadi drops up to the 5th place. We see a big train here. Everyone showing a bit of respect, leaving some space. And now the hardest track, the corkscrew. And that charge GT. Oh, and Yuris got massively sent to the wall. That's the problem of the corkscrew. Even true drivers don't fit at that corner. Charge GT for the moment now defends that spot, but gone a bit wide, and Kraft trying to put the car maybe here turn 4. Sorry, no, he backed up. Madimar got pushed a bit. Let's see a big pack bubbles. Now he couldn't see that space. Now Yuris will have to be again at that middle grid, break by break, just slowing down a bit of lag to Johnny. Then we have Kimster at the front, and now let's go back to the front. Chad GT seems to keep the pace, but Kraft doesn't want to back up. And now Flix appeared from there, now trying to disturb all those Sparkaros. Maybe here the corkscrew. We've seen some overtakes at previous leagues, maybe a Challenger League, even a journeyman. Hernandi, who showing their nose there to Flix, just scaring him. Now everyone line of one. Jaruni trying to put the car in his track, but Marima won't put it easy. Let's see, Figo very at the back. Vinci Sim a bit of trouble trying to recover because Figo started 4th, and now and Johnny got pushed to the track. Seemed pretty slow, Figo. He surely has been pushed by someone. We anticipated it. Maybe now he just need to show a new strategy plan, because for sure this wasn't predicted for him. Now back at the front we have a line of 1. We have a train leaded by Cha GT and closed by Kubo. This could be a and the rain will come, but fortunately nobody has stopped. But we'll see now everyone pitting, and well, everyone going for the wets, full wets. Nobody's staying out as expected. Now to the ghost, and Nandi got benefited, and we'll try to put the car at the inside on ready chicane to Kraft, but Kraft defended pretty good. Now just trying to defend from his teammate Chad GT all the possible menaces that the Hungarian driver and our sorry, and then Andy is trying to put the car, and Travis is defending it. I had just a mental breakdown. But anyways, Marty and Guziman, the rivals of CL, just seeing a bit of trouble with Jerunia, another interesting CL driver to check out. Let's see what else we have. Figo now P9. Let's see if he can do something to recover from it. Let's see if Rain maybe can help him out. He could. Now Rain seems to go. And we have Urist with intermediums. Well, he expected to close the gala big to the window to Mike. He seemed optimistic to the Rain to ends quickly, but until now he just needs to suffer as Bench as well, who's in P17. Now P17 trying to fight with Johnny for that P16, and even Mr. Kimster. Let's see what happens. Now they just back up. Rookie drivers here at the big league. Maybe Binchy trying to at the corkscrew, and well, Mr. Kimster didn't leave him safe, but it's true that that corner is too tight and it's almost impossible to overtake. A bit of lag showing to Mr. Kimster, but for the moment let's take a look at the back. Johnny got a bit pushed, and let's go at the front again. Kraft, something that we missed out, took the lead. Probably Chad GT made a mistake or got pushed. Then you got Hanandi, Kubo, Flex, and as well the Chad GT. So this is a big impact for the championship. because Figo, well, now recovering the Neon Sunset, Marima just let him pass, unless he does something strange. This is good news. Hernandi took the lead now in Cuba. There's a 1-2 for LSA, but we still have a lot of race. We're only on lap 10 out of 43. Cuba made a mistake and got out and lost the second place. Sorry. All to the pits now. Pitting for soft. Let's see. Someone pull medium. Sobels decide to stay out. A bit risky. The track is going to dry out very quickly. And someone also stood out. I know, Felix. Sorry, he just got that. And Uris. Uris decided to stay out. Big mistake. There's a big mistake, and he will drop a few places. Maybe he will drop until the pit stop for P15. No, probably just behind Mike. We'll see now. He must encounter a bit of trouble to the pit entry. Maybe someone blocked him out. But the important thing, he just needs to be at the front of this train. And, well, it's on a clean air just behind F1. Now let's see how it develops. Hernandi now leading with a 139. Seeing pretty strong. And I don't know the exact numbers, but for sure Hernandi will be leading the championship if things ended up like this. Chad GT now recovering from that loss of position, trying to go away. Kubo find a bit of trouble trying to overtake Karaf. Flex, our seal race winner, trying to put the car maybe up here at turn 7, 8. Vinci DNF, first DNF of the race, and it's for Vinci. Well, hope this doesn't get worse than any black rocket or something like that. And officially, we're going to have a bit more clouds here. GT craft, it seems pretty stable at the moment. Figo, Jaruni, Guzzi, Marima, Sobel after the pit stop. Mike, Urist who dropped out a bit. Mr. Kimster, F1 trying to make the move here, a turn, and he makes it. Very good move from him for him at turn 5. Yuri's got a bit pushed, and he will now try to recover. By the way, F1 has the fastest lap with a 33.73. He must found a pretty good slipstream. But now let's see if he can keep it and score one extra point. But, well, going a bit wide there at turn 3. Hernandi for the moment just keep extending his lead with 132, 137. Chad GT Craft, well, let him pass. That's the teammate work. Now defending from Flakes, from Kubo, not an easy job defending from those two. And even so with worn tires, even though they are the same age. Figo just trying to take some pace to go ahead for the lead and just having easier for those 2 rounds. Oh, I'm going a bit wide. Jaruni will take the opportunity here at turn 1. No, he decides to back up. Interesting. He just not seeing comfortable. But, well, as I was saying, Figo now, if things ended up like this at P6, he will have a lot of work to do just to make a good pillow to his championship contenders, such as Cha GT, such as Anandi, and now Nuno after retiring. So we won't have any more at the battle. But Figo with 155 points, and Cha GT, who's second both at the race and at the championship with 141, and just 1 point down, it's Hernandi. But with this, Hernandi should put his car in P1 at the Drivers' Championship, now going to the pits, maybe to protect for the possible undercut of Chad GT and his teammate Kraft. That caution Kraft, because Kraft can make a lot of damage to Hernandi's race, and even so to Kubos, who's trying to defend his teammate and trying to extend that gap. ChatGT made a mistake, and Kraft took the opportunity, not losing time. He will give him the slipstream, and they will both go to the pits. As every driver is doing now with Flix, he will take the soft compound, and Hernandi, and the protection of the undercut, also known as overcut, has worked for him, and almost a 2-second gap has created. Fantastic job from the Hungarian driver. Kuba now just trying to disturb Kraft and Chad GT, who has fallen off just behind Figo and Guziman, just trying to keep his teammate going away. Figo now made a good recover, just with good undercut. Oh, Kubo went out. I think that's okay. Kubo, okay. It was a bit of lag to Kubo. We don't surely know what happened, but this is a lag incident, ladies and gentlemen. Figo now, as I was saying, P4, almost same tire age than Guziman, so maybe this helps him out to overtake Chad GT, who's on fresher tires, so that could be a little bit of trouble to it. But Figo for sure is being realistic now, and he's just trying to maintain the car, trying to make new strategies to make a strong undercut and climbing up maybe to P2 or staying where he is, because now Hernandi seems just unbeatable. 2.32, lap 23 out of 43 with with 33.9 as fastest lap. F1 keeps his fastest lap with 33.73. Probably no one's gonna get them out, because of the slipstream and grip tires. He's just at P15, trying to fight Urist, who has dropped up. And let's see this train led by Kubo. Just going through there, and Jeruni trying to make a move at the Andretic hairpin, Guzi maybe trying, no, he will back up. They all stay very patient. It's a very common way to take the slipstream and committing the minimum of mistakes as possible, because you don't even know what the driver could do. And forward on, we're seeing Figo and also Guziman going to the pits. Medium tires for both of them. Let's see what happens. Maybe we can see a potential undercut to Kraft and Chad GT, and he could climb up to P2. And if Hernandez makes a mistake, well, let's say odds are pretty low, he could be battling the Hungarian driver. Nobody seems to stop, even though the top three. A bit of lag issue, and we've seen some stops now. Madima and Jeruni will try to make an undercut to Guzi. No, sorry. They were trying to protect from the undercut of Guzi. Big mistake from him. Now that cost him around a second, and now it was Jeruni's battle. Now it's turned to the Madima's battle. So not good news for the Norwegian driver, who will try to climb just by the pit stops. And talking about pit stops, it's a short pit lane, around 10 seconds. So as we are seeing, drivers seems to let's say want soft tires even rather than hards, even though we see some exceptions, such as Johnny with the VEO there at the VEO, the Fox and Goose, but well, he's fighting just for a few points, P13, trying to defend from his teammate Bubbles, and trying to catch Urist. But as I was saying, pit stop here is short, so drivers just take the opportunity to make faster strategies with softer compounds. In just a few hours before the race, the Euro added these walls that we are seeing just to help drivers to take it properly, because we were seeing at the mocks and at the practice that many drivers went wide, and if they did so, they could make other driver lose a lot of time there and just disturbing a lot. But now, out of the pit stops, Kubo trying to defend there from Juruni, and we see a very interesting train here from Flix, Marimar, Guzi and Kraft, who has dropped until P9. Not good news, definitely, for Scuderia Parcarro. But for the rest of the race, Figo, as expected, make a big undercut, and now he's up to P3. So now, bad news for Hernandi. Now he won't be leading the championship. If Figo stays like that, he will score 22 points, but the gap will be significantly closed. We have a big train now here for battle for P4. Kubo just with the elbows out. He can let he needs those points, because his team is leading the championship, the LSA, with 247 points, and Scuderia Parcarro is with 222. And then the Neon Sunsets is with 209 at P3. We have Fox and Goose, the Nordic Thunders, the Flow Force, the Mayhems, the RMC, and finally the Lynx Racing. And talking about the Nordic Thunders, as an official communique has been made by his team owner, the Anti-Mating, he will retire at the end of the season and make his final race at the Monaco Grand Prix at round 10, so don't miss it out. But back to the present, we still have a lot of trouble. Hold on, I have real life problems. This is nothing I could do, but please, sorry for this. I led you with ChatGPT on board. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm back in real life problems. But now let's see what we have. We have Hernandi still at lead, GT and Figo and Flix. No, Kuba now going to up to P4 after Flix got eaten by all those four guys. Even though his teammate who drops up very worn tires, top 34 out of 30 or 43, we're ending up this race now. Hernandi is going to win the race. The big lapped cars are appearing now. We're lapping car number 14. Even the blue flags for P13 is not being a fast race, just everyone staying patient, as expected. Now the train's pretty dissolved here. Jeroni, Kubo, and Flake still fighting for P6, sorry. In P5, it's Figo who managed to climb now with fresh soft tires. And now Subble going to the pits. So Figo climbs one place. A bit of lag, but nothing to be aware of. So Hernandez's gap doesn't seem to increase now with fresh soft tires. Both him and Chad GT with good tires. Just trying to maintain that place. They won't try anything stupid. They are smart drivers. They are experienced drivers. So they will just wait for anything bad to happen, rain or whatever it is. Just take the opportunity if it appears, and if not, well, so it was a pretty good race. But for sure Figo, it's not happy with this result with P3. He's just trying to climb up and fading away from Flex, Kubo and Jeroni. Oh, and rain is coming. I think nobody got pretty damage from it. All the stops were, well, a bit of Felix staying out. Ooh, and big mistake from there. These are both Nordic Thunders. They are the last places. Not the good result. Both reserves. Just a lot of trouble from there. And everybody stays out. And even though the rain, it will hit harder. It will hit harder. Sorry. Chagiti. Ooh. Here we can have a very, very interesting ending. Chagiti now with the good compound, extreme wet tires, and Hernandez with worn, well, a bit worn soft tires. We're 5 seconds and 30 tenths just in front of Chagiti, and rain will come out. He goes to the pits, and now the question, Chagiti will overtake him in the pits. He does it, and Chagiti takes the lead. Now lap 40, just 3 laps remaining, no more stops. Definitely what Chagiti was aiming for. And Figo now couldn't take a benefit from it. But P3, more rain coming. Wrong tires for Hernandez. Intermediums when the track is full wet. And more rain will hit here at the United States at Laguna Seca. Kuba now overtaking Flakes. Now this is a good ending. We still have a bit of fight here. Graf, Jeruni, Guzman will stay here until the last pixel of the track, until the last lap, until the last pixel of the finish line, as we've seen last round at Cucuta, at Colombia. Wow, this is what GT needed to take the lead. That was very good strategy for him. And well, at the other side, Kennedy, that was a big mistake from his part. And even so, putting intermediums. And well, Figo is approaching. But I don't really know if he will be able to overtake Kennedy. But for sure we'll have a very interesting finish. Now big train here. Kubo Flakes trying to put the car on. Kubo doesn't leave space and push him off the track. Kraft, Kubo, Guzman, Flakes, Jeruni, all trying to make the P4 as our leaders start their final lap. GT lap. Ooh. This is being a very intense battle at the end of the lap. He will check this big train at the last corner, because now all the facilities will appear. Nobody will show respect. If they will try to overtake here at the corkscrew, they'll try to do it. Look, this is not the same as first lap. And now ChatGT wins the race, and Nani will be second and Figo third. Very good race. GG, yes, GG. Kuba now 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, it was Sobel. What is he doing at the pits? P10. Oh, just maybe doing the dump. And Maicon will be P11. And after a big trouble with some of the drivers the first part of the race, Jurist will end up in P12. Behind him, Mr. Kimster with P13, very good result. Johnny and 14, Bubbles 15. F1 will end on P16. And finally, the Russian driver reserve for emergency reserve, for Nordic Thunders will end Felix Lotus. So, and with now is Felix on board now, we'll start to say goodbye to United States. Oh, he's still got a lap. We'll say goodbye now in 5 seconds to United States, and we'll start to see at the edge the Hungarian track. But now ChatGT wins the United States Grand Prix with the 34:07, just as the pole timing it was. No, the pole time was similar, 34:03. And Hernandi will be second. And Figo now, he saved the result up to P3. His championship extension, his championship margin with seen significantly affected. But we still have championship, ladies and gentlemen. We have championship until Monaco. And then out of the podium, once again, Kubo. Sadly for him. And then we have Flix, Kraft, Rooney, Goosey, Men, Modima, Sobel, Mike, Urist, Mr. Kimster, Jonet, Mr. Bubbles, F1 with the fastest lap. As I said, nobody could beat that. 33.73. So one more point for Nordic Thunder and one more point for F1. And finally, Felix Lotus. And the retire are the first part of the race from Venture. So only one driver of Lynx Racing scoring today. So this was all for today. This was my solo. Nuno couldn't attend here. So see you all at round 9 at Hungarian Grand Prix. Until then.